Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Earth and Bloom channel. And welcome to all the new people on the channel here. We appreciate everyone, and we hope to keep growing here. So today we are working on the Farmall tank. We got it soaking in, we got some muriatic acid in there, diluted with water. So we let that soak overnight, because it was quite rusty inside, as you seen earlier. So this is the second flush with the muriatic acid. So I think we should be alright now. We'll be mostly clean. Then we'll flush it out with baking soda and water. That'll neutralize the acid so it doesn't flash rust on you. And then we'll rinse it out with a little bit of brush cleaner like acetone. And that'll help dry out the water. And then we'll just put a couple filters on it and hopefully we're alright for a little bit. And then in between the cleanings of the tank, we're gonna go on the sawmill. We'll saw up some ash logs and see how those turn out. So stick around, we got a good one. Okay, so I got gloves on for the acid. Don't want to get that on your fingers, even though this is pretty diluted. All right, so I gotta take this off, just so it drains quick enough. Most of it will fit in that bucket. Coming out pretty clean now. Still some rust in there. So I don't know how much of this to use. We'll just go half of this. So that's probably a cup. And we'll mix that in good. Mixer, mixer, mixer. Perfect. I can feel rust on the top of the tank. Well, we'll let this drain and then see what it looks like inside. So we might as well get the mill unpacked. Make sure it's still level. And see if it starts up. Better make sure there's oil. Perfect. Still looks new. 13.2 hours. Almost ready for an oil change. Get that break-in oil out. I think that's at, what, 15? Maybe 10. We'll do it at 15. Still feels sharp, so. Can't beat a Honda. 17 by 17 by 4 feet. So this one will cut into shelving. I'm running a bit low. So I'll show you how I do the shelving. This point at the top. first cut. Should be able to come down one more. We'll try to get the pith in one shell. So we come down 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches will work. We'll take a 2-inch slab here. Got some nice heartwood in there. Nice. You see the grain in these? It'll kind of tend to cut these cuts, but that's why you cut them a little thicker, and then you can flatten them fine with the router. Just rotate it once, clamp her down, make sure it's square. So on this cut, I want the pith kind of to end up in the same shell. This side's at 6 inches on that side. 7 on this side. Now we'll take a few off this side. We got one nice piece of charcuterie from the top, 1-inch stock, and here's how we're cutting. Looking pretty good. So we'll take 2 more shelves from the top here, and then we'll flip it once more, and we'll go right to the bottom. Bottom now. We don't need those up. like the rest of it goes quickly time lapse. Alright, so I did all those cuts using the 1 3/4 marker here. As you've seen in the time lapse, I didn't stop. Just leave the blade engaged and keep climbing. So let's see how close we are. So we got the pith in this one here. So worst case, you can cut it right here on this side of the pith. And you still get a 6-inch shelf. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. An 1 3/4. That the top one's just a bit off. A 1/16 of an inch, so that's pretty close. So I really like that ruler on this thing. The scale, it works pretty good. So let's see what we're dealing with here. We got some nice heartwood. Yeah, those will come out really nice. So that's how I do our shelving. So now people have a one flat edge, and they can plane this down to whatever size they want, usually 1.5 inches, 1 1/4. Or they can just use it as is. It's fairly smooth right now. So all they gotta do is just quickly sand it. See if we can get that pith one. Show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's nice stuff. So here's the pith. This one has the pith. It's right there. So that kind of keeps it, it's all kind of centered in that log. And it's right there, so this one might move more, but I found the ash is pretty stable. But worst case, you can always cut it, like I was saying, on this side. You still get a really nice shelf. So now I think it's dinner time, and then we gotta go get some tractor parts for that gas tank. We'll try to finish that up tonight. And I'll stack these away. Well, I made it back with some parts. We were supposed to get parts for that, but they didn't have them in stock. So I guess that has to wait. But they're on order, so that'll work. Oh, we did get a new part for the Massey. We got a steering wheel spinner. So we'll just put that on quickly. And then we'll get rid of these offcuts. That's not an offcut. And we'll load up another log. And then it's almost nighttime here. And if it works out really well, if I like this, I'll get my brother one, but don't tell him, because he don't know yet. And he needs a steering wheel spinner. I'm gonna go inside and grind that down, I think. There, let's give that a go. That little spinner works pretty good. That's gonna be handy. So this is the next log. I might have 5 minutes before it gets dark here. Just a small little one here. It's only like a 14-incher, so we got some nice 8-inch shelves out of it. Hopefully it's 5 feet. I know I need a couple 5-footers. Yep, 5 foot 4 inches. So I better. So I guess that's where we're gonna call this one for you guys. Before it gets too dark, I gotta get this done. So I hope you guys are enjoying the Farmall content. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. There'll be a lot more on that coming up, and a lot more in the spring and summertime of us working the fields with it, hopefully. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one.